Hey there, it's Joey. And as you might already be able to tell from the title of this one, or maybe you can tell even just from the tone of my voice, this will be a slightly serious discussion for just a little bit, as I've got some announcements to let you know about. So this is a long overdue video, just right off the bat. Some folks have noticed or pointed out that, hey, did something change with the EDHREC podcast recently? Or what's going on, right? And now that things are finally set in stone and conclusions have officially been reached, an announcement and an explanation is finally able to happen. So here goes. I've been extremely fortunate and so proud to represent the EDHREC brand for the better part of a decade. However, within this coming month, that affiliation on this channel will be coming to an end. I think the appropriate term to use here, unfortunately, is just downsizing. What is the value of this role or that part of the company, that sort of thing. You know the drill already, I'm sure. But yes, EDHREC let us know that they are winding down the EDHREC podcast and changing their relationship to YouTube on the whole. So both me and Matt Morgan will no longer be with the EDHREC brand or the larger Space Cow Media brand, and I will be moving forward here on this very YouTube channel under a new YouTube channel name. And of course, obviously, each of us, of course, wishes every single party involved nothing but the best as we go our separate ways and enter into these new chapters. Okay, so why did an explanation take a while, right? Why did it take so long to, well, it's such a boring reason, kind of, but it was just a time-consuming process. Pieces of it sudden, for certain, and much of it grueling, but, just work contracts, partnership deals, things were still up in the air for a good long time. And of course, when nothing is definitive, you're asked not to say anything because there isn't an official conclusion to even announce, right? But even with a potential layoff looming, during that, in the meantime, I just wanted to make sure that I continued to make videos you would enjoy. I want to make stuff for you. That's exactly what I plan to continue to do with and for you here on this channel moving forward. And on that, and this is big, since I have been the editor, writer, producer, manager, lead host here on the YouTube channel all these years, for transparency here, actually, sometimes I have been the lead editor, but for the vast majority of the time, I've been the solo editor. But anyway, because of that, instead of just closing the channel, EDHREC has chosen to pass ownership of the channel and its associated accounts back to me. And I gotta say, I really do want to express that is something that you do when you care. They know that matters to you. And they know that it matters to me to continue to make videos that will bring you joy or try and put a smile on your face or maybe help you get back in touch with what it is that you love about this game or this crazy, awesome community, right? For clarity, existing footage will stay as it is on the channel. That's not going anywhere. But just going forward, this channel and its associated accounts will, of course, be rebranded. And EDHREC has let me know that they're so enthusiastic to see what it is that I produce in the future. And you know what? Frankly, I am too. And in case you're worried that it represents some big change in the types of videos that will happen on this channel, again, I was already the writer, the producer, the host, the editor, all that to begin with. So as far as I'm concerned, the types of videos that I was making 2 months ago are the same types of videos I'll make 2 months from now. Same me, just a different channel name. I, of course, also super encourage you to keep up with Matt on all of his social media profiles online at Mathimus55. I'm so sure that you'll see him again soon on the channel and in the Discord. And if you would like to follow Dana Roach, he's in charge of the Space Cow Media profiles, all of their social medias, Architect, EDHREC, all of those things. So you can, of course, continue to follow those or follow him personally at Dana Roach. I also really want to mention the Patreon as well. That's a really big thing. The Patreon will also, of course, be renamed and rebranded and will have new tiers and new perks to reflect this shift. And I want to state outright that if you had signed up on this channel's Patreon and then the channel now shifting and those perks potentially changing as you reevaluating that subscription, I absolutely, completely understand. Please feel no guilt or just any weird feeling about that. If you do walk away or change your subscription, please do what makes the most sense for you. If you do want to support me as I go forward on the channel, I'm of course beyond grateful. I'm thinking of some, new perks, new exclusive content for patrons and things like that. And of course, don't worry, Discord members, the Discord's going to stay right where she is. She'll need to change her name, but she's going to remain right there. But yeah, I really want to make it clear. If this change here means that you want to make a change there, I absolutely, totally understand. I totally get it. And there's never, ever any bad feeling about that at all. Life throws pretty big changes at you sometimes, right? But a thing that you can bet your butt is gonna stay a constant is, one, that I want to keep on making really cool videos for you, and two, that I am so freaking thankful to anyone who's ever supported this channel in any way. And you know what? I guess if I'm actually going to tell you about a Patreon and tell you about a rebrand, I ought to eventually say what the new name is, so that you can find it if you do want to support, if you want to follow, all that. That just makes good sense, right? I ought to actually say it. So yeah, Joe, what's the new name of the channel going to be? Well, obviously, it's the Zemand Cone. I can't even say it with a straight face. Okay, well, when have I ever said anything with a straight face, right? No, I'd like to keep it simple and welcome you to JoeyDH. A place where we can continue to talk about Magic and Commander in a wholesome way, and take that wholesome view of the format to help us get better at the game, better at deck building, and better towards each other. And while I may not represent the EDHREC brand anymore, I gotta say, I still have lots of stats to keep on challenging, and I'm sure you do too. Lots of over and underplayed cards still out there to explore. I will be keeping my personal social media accounts all the same. That's going to be at Joseph M. Schultz if you want to follow. But yes, this channel will be changing its name and its logo and all of that. And the Patreon will also be updated to patreon.com/JoeyDH. That's JoeyDH. Please feel free to take a look over there if you would like to support this channel going forward. I'm sure you'll be Patreon on it. That's right. The puns aren't going anywhere. The DH stands for dad humor. All right, one final housekeeping note here real quick. Even though the main podcast has been asked to end, I would actually like to keep the podcast feed itself active under the new name, even though it will be no longer the majority podcast videos occupying that feed. I still want to keep that there just because, for one thing, I do look forward to having future collaborations with other community members. Prof, Olivia, Salubrious Snail, Amy Amazonian, Anna Margaret, my evil twin Maldhound, that rapscallion. And of course, I'm so sure that you'll see Matt again soon on the channel. There's still a ton to talk about with my pals in this awesome community. So future podcast style episodes are most certainly going to happen coming up. But even for those non-podcast videos, a lot of channels that I personally watch, even outside of the world of Magic, also publish audio-only versions of their content into a podcast feed, which I know I appreciate a whole lot as a person who often listens on the go. So for people who do prefer to engage with content in that way, I would like to keep that podcast feed, that audio-only option, open and available for them. Well, and now I think that's about everything. So I just want to say again that it was an absolute honor to be an ambassador on behalf of such an important resource for this community. And I thank EDHREC again for granting back ownership of this channel so that I can continue to do what I have loved doing for all these freaking years. But even more of an honor is being in community with you. And I'm so glad I get to continue to do that. I'm very enthusiastic about the future and of this channel, but also the future of getting to keep on making cool stuff with and for you. If there's anything that I've learned while doing this, it's that even a dream job is still a job, right? But you out there, you, the Magic community, with your wilderness and zeal and your fire and music, you are where the passion comes from. So thank you. That silver play button, that was you. Thank you. Thank you all. In terms of timing, just as a heads up, I may take a little vacation. Which, God, it'll be so nice to take a vacation where I don't have to work. It's been a minute, but yeah, I may take a little vacation because it is my birthday coming up at the very beginning of next month. So I will be back to videoing with you very, very soon. I absolutely promise. But there just might be a little break in there just to make sure I set the expectations. Oh goodness. I think one last time for the road, I'm going to be a little indulgent here and simply say one last time to please EDHREC your deck before you wreck your deck. But stay tuned, everyone. I'll be back with you very, very soon. And thank you all so freaking much.